Okay guys, welcome to this video where we are looking at exam style questions for the GCSE 2023 examination, okay, for AQA, Edexcel and OCR. Okay, so this video is appropriate for both higher and the foundation tier. Okay, so it's looking at the crossover topics for higher and foundation. Okay, as ever, as we go along, guys, please feel free to obviously pause the video, try and attempt the question or questions, and then come back and press play, okay, and check your answer and answers with me, okay, and feel free to obviously take any notes for today's video, okay. So this is question number 1. What is the name of this 3D shape? So this is what I call a triangular based prism, or pyramid, sorry. So triangular based pyramid. Okay, so pyramid or prism is allowed. Okay, the cross section is a triangle, hence the word triangular. Okay, think of it as like a box of like the Toblerone chocolates. Okay, so think of it as like those Toblerone chocolates that they sell, yeah, in like the local supermarkets in the UK. This is question number 2. What is anything to the power of 1? So x to the power of 1. So anything to the power of 1 is just itself. So in this case, it's just equal to x, okay? So anything to the power of 1 is just itself, okay? 2 to the power of 1 in maths is just 2. 3 to the power of 1 is just 3. Okay, etc, etc, okay? So x to the 1 is just equal to x, okay? This is question number 3. What is sine 30? So this is looking at exact trig values. So if you look here, I've got a 30 here, actually, it's quite small. So it's opposite over the hypotenuse, which is just equal to 1/2. Okay. So remember that sine of my angle in a right angle triangle, okay, remember SOHCAHTOA, okay. So sine is opposite over the hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. Okay, this is question number 4. What is the name for a number made from an integer and a proper fraction? This is what I call a mixed number. Okay, it's a mixed number. Okay, because it's a mixture of a whole number and a fraction. Okay, so it's a mixture of a whole number. A whole number in maths we call the word integer. So integer just means whole number. Okay, positive or negative, and 0 as well. Okay. And a proper fraction just means when the denominator here is less than, sorry, a proper fraction just means when the numerator here is smaller than the denominator, okay? This is question number 5. What is the relationship between angles D and H? So the ones in red that I've circled, they're what I call corresponding angles, okay? Okay, so it is like an F shape, okay? I've got to make sure that I've got 2 parallel lines and a line that intersects 2 parallel lines, okay? So it's like an F shape, okay? Think of it like that, okay? So this angle is the same as this angle here, okay? That's what I mean by corresponding, okay? For that. Right, so we've got some more questions to have a go at now, okay? This is question number 1. Write 50% as a decimal. A percent means out of 100, so it's going to be 50 hundredths. That line there means a division, so it's going to be 50 divided by 100, which hopefully you're happy with. That's equal to 0.5. Okay, for that one. Okay, question number 2. Find the median of the list of numbers. So putting them in order from smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest. Okay, 5, 15, 17, 19 and 19. Okay, and then I'm going to start crossing them off actually. So it's the number in the middle. So cross off on either side. So the median is just equal to 17. Okay, question number 3, 32 times 100, so it's just 32, and I stick on 2 zeros after that number. So the answer is 3,200. Okay, for that one. This is question number 4. 3 multiplied by -3, so 3 times -3. Well, a positive times a negative, the sign of my answer is going to be negative. 3 3s are 9, so my answer is -9 or -9. Question number 5, write 7/10 as a percentage. Okay, I'm going to convert it into out of 100. Okay, so I'm going to multiply top and bottom of my fraction by 10 to make it into an equivalent fraction out of 100. So it's 70 hundredths. A percentage means out of 100, so my answer is just 70%. Okay. Now there is more than one way of working it out. Okay. Another way that I can do is I can do 7 divided by 10, which is 0.7, and then times my answer by 100. Okay. But this way, yeah, I think it is quite like a nice way. Okay. So I've multiplied top and bottom by 10. Okay, to change it into a fraction out of 100, because the word percent or percentage means out of 100. Okay, it means per 100. Question number 6, -12 times 4 is -48, and negative times a positive, the sign of my answer is a negative, so it's -48. 12 times 4 is 48. Okay. Question number 7, -54 divided by 9. When negative divided by positive, the answer will be a negative. 54 divided by 9 is equal to 6. So my answer is -6 or -6. Question number 8, find 50% of 10. So 50% of any quantity means to divide it by 2. So it's 10 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Okay, this is question number 9. Simplify 3 to the 6 divided by 3 to the power of 3, or 3 cubed. I've got the same base here. I'm dividing, so I can just subtract the powers. So it goes to 3 to the 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3 cubed, or 3 to the 3. Now, just note to actually, so it's just obviously noting that the question says simplify, so it doesn't actually, say actually work out. If the question said evaluate or work out, then your answer has to be like a numerical value. Okay, so the answer here is obviously 27, but as a power of 3 is equal to 3 cubed. Okay, question number 10, so last question for today's video. Convert 17 kilometers to meters. So kilometers to meters, I times it by 1,000. So 17 times 1,000, okay, is going to equal to 17 with 3 zeros. Okay, putting the little M sign for meters. Okay, so the answer is 17,000. Okay, and that's my answer for question number 10. Okay. And here are the answers, okay, to double check your answers. Okay, so here are the answers, okay, from the website. Okay, so hopefully it makes sense, guys. Any questions, any queries, put it in the comments below. I'll do my best to obviously, answer them and help you out. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you did find this useful, please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe to the channel. Okay, and also click that bell icon so you can be notified of my uploads for your upcoming GCSE and AS and A2 level exams. Okay, and also your Key Stage 2 SATs, okay, and Key Stage 1 SATs. Okay, but that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now. Take care.